doing down here.
Just keep turning.
I'm turning. I've turned it left. I've turned it right. Look.
Counterclockwise.
Just turn the wheel, dude. I don't know what we're doing.
I'm so excited for the She-Hulk. But of course, I got my TikTok live stream down here. Lil Mil on TikTok, go follow me. And a camera up there for my everyone from YouTube. Go subscribe to Lil Mil on YouTube and let's get into it. Let's go She-Hulk! Episode 2 of She-Hulk. I'm unbelievably excited for this. I didn't get to record my reaction for episode 1, but let's get episode 2. I'm actually so hyped for this. Like, the first one was incredible. You guys see that marketing with her, or Jamil, or whatever her name is? She was like spray painting the actual She-Hulk posters like in real life. That was really funny. This intro gets better and better every time.
Where superpowered influencer Titania caused panic while fleeing traffic court in the aftermath.
A She-Hulk?
He said the name. He said the name. I used to work in our like school newsroom in middle school. If this was The Boys,
I beat my meat into a cup. What?
or like Vought, they'd totally use her appearance for profit.
So, seriously, how did you get these powers?
I really don't feel like talking about it.
Nepotism. You knew it.
Could you go back to Jen? Jen, this is a serious conversation.
But I forgot she can control it when she turns and turns back.
Different metabolism.
Oh, that's interesting.
GLKNH argued that the jury was then biased in your favor.
That's a realistic consequence I didn't even think would happen.
Wait, you're firing me?
Wasn't that the old logo? That was the old logo, right? I don't know. There were like 8 different versions.
This is Jen. Leave a message.
We can't hire a lawyer who's such a big distraction in court.
That was a great use of a green screen.
Jen, what are you doing? Eye on the prize. Come on.
This is the only thing I saw from this episode. On the right here, it says, besides the Iron Man 3s, man fights with metal claws and bar brawl. Obviously, a reference to Wolverine. I don't know if all those mutants and X-Men actually exist in the MCU. I don't know how they're going to do it, but it also says, why is there a giant statue of a man sticking out of the ocean? Obviously a reference to the ending of Eternals. In the bottom we can kind of see scientists discover something inside. I feel like my theory is that it has to do something with the mutation in like Kamala Khan's genes, because it says scientists discover, I can't see that word, but it says inside after. So I think 2 of the 3 of these articles have to do with X-Men. Oh my god. Her background for her phone is Captain America.
You shouldn't have. You know, this much
So
sugar is
sick of
very bad for
everything.
you and
I
your
love it.
waistline.
I already told everyone, so it won't be awkward. No one's going to bring it up.
I saw they released this clip before.
You got fired.
Chad,
So to bring it up.
I said don't bring it up. Why would I tell you to bring it up, crud?
It's okay, Jen.
So I got promoted to manager over at the Best Buy.
Manager, all right, Chad. That Hawkeye guy. What happens to those arrows of his? I mean, does he go around and collect them when he's done?
That's what I said.
I'm okay.
Really?
No, I'm not okay, but I'm okay with not being okay. Because it just,
Summary of my
you know,
life.
like
This isn't even the first time we've had to deal with a Hulk in the family. And you didn't destroy
I
a
totally
city.
forgot.
See you again?
Avengers Initiative.
is this a joke?
I'll never joke. Miss Walters, you laid out a winning. I would like you to come work for us.
I like the realistic consequences and the natural rewards.
Jen Walters is back, baby.
Only 5 minutes in retirement. I'm back. It's like Tom Brady.
We just started a superhuman.
X-Men? X-Men? X-Men 97. I can't wait. Wait, they want her to be She-Hulk? Some people don't want to deal with She-Hulk, and some people want to use it to their advantage.
Qualified, but now everyone around here is always going to think this is the only reason I got the job. It's so unfair.
I feel like in the entire series, the
These
least
dodos
best
never had
CGI
to
is
deal
in
with this on their
scene.
first.
This is a great
for
shot.
sure.
Oh, the first She-Hulk logo was like that.
Look at everything it's getting us. Are you kidding? Big ass windows. Yes, a fully stocked
After your first
mini
Marvel
fridge
paycheck.
and a desk. I mean, this is normal, but this is very fancy. I'm gonna have to buy an.
Is she like the first rich hero in the MCU, obviously besides Iron Man?
And a map to the best bathroom for pooping.
Thank you.
Anyone who's been to middle or high school, so everyone can relate to that.
This case is the parole of Emil Blonsky,
Oh, finally the case.
also known as Abomination.
Yeah, the first half of this episode was slow, but like it makes sense. You have to do it that way.
This man tried to kill my cousin Bruce.
I totally forgot about that too. What was the budget for this show? How long have I waited to see this, dude? Literally, the last time we saw him was a month after the MCU was born. That's crazy. 14 years later. Guess who's better, Jennifer or Saul? Comment down below.
You won't be seeing much of him about. Honestly, I've completely transformed myself.
We won't be seeing much of him. We don't have the budget for it.
With 7 soulmates that I met through the prison pen-pal program that I want to start a new life with.
Wow.
So, yeah, because they pumped me full of that super soldier serum.
Daddy Poppy, whoa. You guys are on the wrong platform. That was OnlyFans you're thinking of. This is TikTok.
Your cousin is held up as some kind of hero, and I'm locked up in here.
More character development in these 30 seconds than that entire movie.
The parole board's gonna need to know that you feel remorse for your actions to even consider release. Oh
She
boy.
seems like a smart person. I wonder what her like fight IQ will be like.
Actually, Blonsky wrote me a really nice letter a while back. And a really heartfelt haiku.
A Hulk writing a letter to another Hulk. That's cute.
Many years ago, I'm a completely different person now. Literally.
So you're sure you're okay with it?
That was the best part of the
She-Hulk,
series.
attorney at law.
Yeah.
He said the title of the show.
Yeah, probably not for a minute. I got some things I gotta take care of.
Okay. Phone call over, I guess.
Wait, what? Please, Universal, lose the rights June 2023 so we can get the World War Hulk movie, please.
Participating in what appears to be an underground fight club after having somehow escaped from prison.
Oh. That sucks.
Nobody does, but you still need it.
Dude, I don't know what I'm doing down here.
Just keep turning.
I turned to left, I turned to right. Look,
Counterclockwise.
They just hurt the wheel, dude. I don't know what doing.
Drop it down, drop it down.
Okay. Jesus. That's a realistic way to show how strong she is, because I know, like, I assume the average person knows how heavy it is to just hold 1 or 2. So to see her hold that many, it's just, you actually get a sense of how strong she is. Because she interacts with what we interact with. That makes sense. Wow. Guys, this is gonna be my first reaction to Infinity War. Imagine. Wow. Okay, so now we know Shang-Chi takes place after this. So he broke out of prison and then went to the fight club. So I guess Wong's gonna appear next episode to bring Abomination back, or I don't know, but that was the best line to end the episode. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I think I like the first episode more than the second one. I saw it 4 times the first day the first episode came out, but I'd say I like the first one better. But the second one was great too. I heard that the third and fourth ones have different writers and they get more goofy, and so it just has like a different tone than the first 2. Just by a little bit. That's what I heard, but I don't know. I want to see this end credit scene though.
A little excessive.
Oh, yeah, I got that.
That's a realistic way to show how strong she is, because I know, like, I assume the average person knows how heavy it is to just hold 1 or 2. So to see her hold that many, it's just, you actually get a sense of how strong she is, because she interacts with what we interact. Guys, this is gonna be my first reaction to Infinity War. I was just talking about this the other day. What's so great about the MCU Disney Plus shows is that we can actually record our reaction. Like, imagine seeing Iron Man 1 on your couch, it wouldn't work. That's why I have 2 cameras. This one died. What's so great about the MCU shows is that we can actually witness or the introduction to these characters together. Like, I can record it, put my reaction out there. I can't do that with Captain America 1 or Iron Man 1. I just love that I can, years from now, I can look back and see what my reaction was to the introduction of this character who's going to play such a vital role for the rest of my life. That's really special.
Actually, Blonsky wrote me a really nice letter a while back.
And a really perfect. I think Tatiana Maslany deserves an Emmy nomination.
That fight was so many years ago. I'm a completely different person now.
I think they should win for the visual effects. That is one of the best jokes I've ever heard. Obviously, not to Edward Norton, but I love how they're acknowledging that in such a hilarious way. I think that's genius. I think the first half of this episode was slow, but it had to be this way. That's not like a bad thing. That's not a complaint or something bad about the episode. I'm just saying the first half kind of, or at least the first quarter, had to be slow because she lost her job and she got it back again. You can't do that too fast or else it'll feel rushed. But I like how we actually felt like our life was slowing down with her. Not much happened to like move the series forward, but it's a show, and this show feels like a show. It doesn't feel like a movie that's stretched out just to put it on Disney Plus. Hopefully in season 2 we can get to a point where we can have a couple more cameos, because this is her origin story, so you can't have too many. It'll feel like we're trying to take the spotlight away from her, but hopefully the second season. I don't think this episode has as much of a rewatchability factor to it as much as the first episode, because I watched the first episode 4 times in the first day it came out, and I'll probably only see this 2 or 3 times. That's it, just 2 or 3 times. This is my favorite scene, but I'm literally different. That was such a good joke, my god. But I was listening to a reaction of someone who saw the first 4 episodes, and they said how the first 2 have a different writer. I think the first episode and this one, especially the first one, were written very well. But I was worried when I found out that episode 3 and 4 had another writer. I was worried that we would be able to feel that. We would be able to tell that there's a different writer. And that's what this guy said. I forgot who he was, but he saw the first 4 episodes and he said the episodes 3 and 4 have a different writer, and you can feel that. It's not as good as the first 2. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I love Professor Hulk. How does he have Signal up there too?
Phone call over, I guess.
Perfect, dude. Oh my god, we have so many perfect castings. We have Tatiana Maslany, we have Iman Vellani, we have Haley Steinfeld. That's it. No, there's more. There's so much more that I can't think of, but just like phase 1, there's so much perfect casting. I'd say more than we've ever seen in the history of movies or shows. Just Sarah Finn is the best casting director ever by far. I think phase 4, in terms of cast, like all the people who were cast to play their roles, I think it was perfect. We're off to a fantastic start. The opportunities we'll be able to get with popular actors and newcomers coming in for the X-Men, because there's so many characters. I can't wait for that. And I feel like there were several X-Men Easter eggs or references that I missed in this episode. There were quite a few, actually. I think this show has a great use of its post-credit scenes. It's not like gonna set up the next big bad. It's just a nice little, just a nice little extra scene. You know, it could be funny too, like the post-credit scene for the first episode, or something that has nothing to do with the plot, doesn't change the story at all. Like this post-credit scene, that's how post-credit scenes were back then, before, you know, you had to introduce a big grape with a Infinity Gauntlet. Is anyone here? Oh, wow. What's up, Ashley? I don't want to pause it just at a random spot to point out the bad CGI. I don't think it's bad, but I think out of the entire series, I think the least best CGI is in this scene. Wait. I can't really is that like a Captain America comic? There has to be some X-Men ones over here. New Rockstars will break it down, go over to them. I think that one's Moon Knight too. She's treated so horribly by actually both men and women. I know the show's message is kind of how men are the more arrogant ones most of the time, so even the women are treating her. You see that stare this girl
Kira's always going to think this is the only reason I got the job.
Literally
it's so unfair.
And look at the
should
stare.
Be able to enjoy the fact that I just got an amazing.
I'm rambling for too long, but I think that was a fantastic episode. Same with the first one. I can't wait for episodes 3 and 4. And if you guys are on my YouTube, follow my TikTok, Lil Mel, on TikTok. And if you guys are on my YouTube, subscribe to... Wait. Yeah, if you guys are on my YouTube, follow Lil Mel on TikTok. And if you're on TikTok, subscribe to my YouTube, Lil Mel.